Hello everyone and welcome to my first ever stream in English. I will review and play the PVE content which just launched in Overwatch 2 game. I'm not really happy with the state of this game, but let's review it together. So first thing is this first screen you can see right now. We have this hero which supposed to be Anna. Anna is not really Omnix, or she doesn't have any robotic enhancements or other things which should indicate she should have this kind of skin. But if people like it, they will just buy it. But someone mentioned in the official forums of Blizzard that this skin is just money grab or something like this, which indicates or means that people will buy it but not really use it, or it doesn't really reflect anything story related in game, at least for now. Maybe in the future, I'm not sure, but I'm not really sure why they did Anna skin like this. I would see it more compatible with heroes like Zenyatta or other Omnic related heroes, but Anna is not really the hero which I would choose to have this skin, but never mind. Let's play the PVE which we are reviewing right now. The PVE missions cost 15 euros in European countries. I'm from Czech Republic, so I have this price. You will get these 3 missions for this price, and this one is free for everyone. I will go back to this later maybe, but we will just review these 3, or at least the first one, how it looks like, if the money is worth playing it or even buy it, and you decide. So let's play the first mission. I'm choosing hard difficulty because expert and legendary are usually for people with groups, because when you are going solo missions like these, it's always better to choose easier difficulty than others. And let's start with the cinematic. This cinematic is nothing really new. It was introduced in BlizzCon 2019. So we see no new scenes here. Everything is known for 4 years already. The map is already available for PvP playing for some time. So nothing really new. What is really strange here is that Lucio is unknown to other heroes, which we were used to playing from Overwatch 1, but Lucio is unknown to Reinhardt and others.
Except for all the killer robots.
Oh, I know, right? No one likes uninvited guests.
Yeah, they're the worst.
And this is actually the first time we saw new look on our heroes. It was introduced as back in 2020 with this cinematic, how the heroes will look like in Overwatch 2.
You should get off the streets.
So this video is at least 4 years long, 4 years old.
You should be safe here for the moment.
We won't have much time. The civilians can't hold out
But
much longer.
at that time it was really something
That
new
big ship
because
has
we
been pumping
didn't
out robots ever since it got
know
here.
how heroes will look like in Overwatch 2, and this video gave us some idea how they will look like. But we already have Overwatch 2 for some time, and we already used to
We can
new
have a
look
talk
of
with
these
them.
heroes.
Need to break into squads to keep null safe
But at least something,
and
right?
help get civilians to safety.
Have Echo bring Sisha.
The PVE content was scratched out, was really
Aboard that ship with our new friend.
cancelled, and this is just some kind of leftover, I would say. Nothing really new. I will maybe change the volume, but I cannot do it here. So let's wait. It already found group of people. As you can see here, these are 4 real people in our party, and you can choose whatever hero you like from this list only. So you cannot choose all type of support heroes, all type of damage heroes, nothing like this. You just can select heroes from this specific list. This is something which is really bad for me because I don't play these heroes usually, and I would like to choose my own hero here. It doesn't really matter because Lucio still plays from the beginning with us, and suddenly in the story they don't know him, so it wouldn't really matter if I can choose another hero, I think. But that's the way how it is right now. What is really interesting here is that when someone from the party leaves, it will give you alternative with bots. It means when, for example, May leaves, or I will leave, which I won't, of course, but if someone from the party leaves, they will put you in the party with the bot with the exact same hero. So May leaves and it will give you May bot or May NPCs, which will fight by your side. So at least this is some improvement from other PvE missions from the past, which we even had in Overwatch 1.
Everyone ready? It's a war zone out there.
Understood.
And now let's continue. This map looks the same, with just some small details or textures, but this map is already available for playing for PvP content. Oh, the door closed, sorry. Ah, okay. It teleported me. Strange. And yeah, the enemies are the same like in all other versions of the PvE, with some small changes. Some abilities are different, some textures of the enemies are different, but the basic system is the same. They just have some kind of strange abilities which you are fighting against.
Oh no, we can't get through.
But nothing really new here once again. Nothing what deserves to be paid for, or how to say it correctly in English. English is not my mother language, so excuse my pronunciation or grammar. Wow. Sorry, I need to focus on my DPS because I'm usually a healer, but for this party I had to choose DPS.
There, I see another power source up ahead.
And the map is the same, except, for example, for example, this destroyed building is different from the PvP version of the map. And we need to destroy these kind of orbs to progress further, because the map will not open next parts without destroying these orbs. You can see the purple wall here, which is not... Oh crap. Which will not allow you to go through it unless you destroy these kind of orbs. The revival system is the same, like we were used to in Overwatch 1 or 2, except this mechanic changes according to maps. it is enough to just stand near the other member of the party, and in other versions of the map or in other missions you need to press some button to really revive the teammate here. But once again, nothing really new. I should focus heads here to give more DPS, because headshot damage is of course better than normal damage, in case of DPS at least. But I'm blind, so I'm not really used to playing DPS much. And we are at the beach and we are waiting for Brigid to pick us up to progress mission further. In the meantime, there are enemy NPCs here, and we will face first boss. On hard difficulty, he's not really hard here, so basic attacks, basic abilities, nothing really special here. I will clear the other NPCs. And now we can... not yet. And he's already dead, okay. So you can see there is no real challenge here, at least on hard difficulty. And we are expecting Brigid here. Bridget, or how it is pronounced, I'm not really sure still. I think it's Brigid, the correct pronunciation. And we have another cinematic. This is just the transportation, nothing really happens here. And once again we saw this on BlizzCon already. And we are at the ship and we are continue our mission to destroy the ship and go back to Brigid again. So right now we are fighting enemies. I'm not used to Genji. I played him in the past, but you forget things when you don't use them, of course. So don't judge me, please. And we are progressing again. Is there anything else? Ah, there. Okay, use that. And one more. Okay, use that. And we are continue our quest or mission. This map seems very large, but it really isn't. In terms of mission, at least. We just go to three rooms and back. That's all, basically. No interactions here, no clickable things, no loot, nothing really special which you can progress or for example, in case of Diablo or other games, you can at least grind something from these kind of games, but not here. This mission only gives you something when you complete it. And the completion rewards are not really worth playing it again. It will just give you battle pass progress and level progress, which I'm not sure I understand why is it good or what these levels are for, at least for now.
Until we cut them down.
What is strange, when we kill kill these kind of enemies, it takes like second or 500 milliseconds for them to really die. I'm not sure if this is intended or if it is bug, but you can see it mostly in harder or more difficult enemies. They do it like this. You just don't kill them with the last hit, but they just wait like for 1 second before they die. It's really strange.
Thank you, Genji.
You just saw it here, maybe.
Was that all?
He stood like for half a second before he was really dead. It's really strange.
Is that the reactor?
But maybe it's intended.
Relay. This technology seems to be omnipresent in Null Sector's arsenal.
Will destroying it take down the ship?
Okay, right now we should destroy this core, and that's basically it.
Find out.
That's the final thing which we should complete here, and the mission is complete. So we will just fight this boss, who is somehow connected to the core. I'm not sure in which way yet, but let's see.
I think I can deduce.
Okay, classic charge, nothing really new here in terms of abilities of the boss. Okay, he can hit me. I'm not sure I really hurt him, but okay, now he has this kind of beam, and we should focus the core. No. Okay, we should point the boss to the core, so the boss will destroy the core, not us, it seems. Okay, what now? Okay, he has the beam, so he's invulnerable, immortal right now. So we should somehow charge him to the core, I think. Yeah, that's it. So that's basically the mechanic here. He's just charged to the core, and that's it. It's not really difficult to do, I think. And in the meantime, there are of course other enemies to fight. And we are done. Is that it? Yeah, now we should go back to the ship to bridge it. Oh, no, not yet, sorry. Here's the boss. Okay, one last charge to the core.
Enough wasting time. Destroy the relay.
And now we damage the core, and that's basically the mission. Now we go back in 1.5 minutes.
Before the entire ship.
I'm not sure what happens when we don't make it in time, and I'm not willing to test it because I don't plan to play this game or this mission again. Really nothing.
We lost one. Stay safe, please.
Our tank just died.
Just like you.
And we are back at the loading bay here. We'll destroy the wall. And that's it. Mission complete. So when we look at the time, there is also last cinematic. As you can see, all the heroes which we just played together, they are here again. And suddenly there is Echo here And suddenly Genji is here as well. We weren't playing with them, but in terms of story, they just appear here.
Go!
This is also
I'll be right
strange.
behind you.
So that's why I'm not sure why they disable other heroes to choose from. But let's see. Of course, there are some hard ways to escape, to be more effective and action based.
We got it! Go!
And that's it. The ship explodes because you destroyed, or we destroyed, the core.
Looks like
Which
Null
exploded.
Sector's pulling out of Rio. Ground forces will mop up what's left of them in no time.
Whew.
Lucio, you did good back there.
Wow. I mean, coming from you, that, thanks.
I hate to interrupt the moment, but I'm picking up reports of more attacks in other cities.
You know, if you're looking to stop Null Sector,
Okay.
I'd really
Echo
like to help.
sees another attacks in other cities, which means more PVE missions,
Welcome aboard.
which indicates 2 other more missions from the 3
we're gonna do
available
great.
right now. And we are at the Watch Point Gibraltar,
Watch Point
which we were playing in Overwatch 1.
is
And for
unreal.
Lucio it is new here, which is also strange because we were playing with Lucio in Gibraltar many times. So that's why it's so strange to see him see this map for the first time,
I can't believe the UN
and
ever
for
shot
other
those
heroes
down.
to see Lucio for the first
Where's
time,
everybody
which is
else?
also strange. But well, it's mission, so, or PVE story,
Good to see y'all.
so you can of course change things to reflect your needs or story related stuff.
We thought you could use a little extra firepower.
You call this little? It's more than enough to help take on Null Sector and smash them into tiny pieces.
Yes, she gets it. Sounds like I'm gonna be patching you two up the most.
And of course we are missing all the new heroes here, we are missing other
It's a
people.
fight they want. I say let's give it to them.
There is only part of the Overwatch
We need
team,
to be smart about this.
not all of them.
Sector's force is too large to continue to fight head on. We'll need a more tactical
And you can only choose some of the heroes to play with.
We're gonna pull
This
this,
mission.
off. There's still one more person we need.
So to summary this review, it really isn't worth your money to pay for these kind of missions. There is no real reward from these kind of missions. The missions are short. You can see 14 minutes it took me to complete this mission, and when you skip all the cinematics, I think it will be even less than 14 minutes, like 10 or 12 minutes of the real game. The progression system doesn't tell you anything, doesn't give you anything other than Battle Pass, it seems. Battle Pass progress. So, well, nothing really to motivate me to play this mission again in the future. So I don't see any reason why we should buy all these missions, or all 3 these missions, or 2.5 mission to play for 15 euros. It doesn't really worth the money. So give your money to other companies which deserve this better than Blizzard. And see you next time. Thank you for watching and see you.